The emotion, logic, and fear concept. Have you heard of the term? Emotion, logic, and fear. So, in marketing, this is the very, very important concept. You can't miss out. Emotion, all everybody knows what is emotion, logic, and concept. So, what this concept says is whenever someone visits your web page or website, or you bring someone to your funnel, then what you do is for each product and service you sell to that customer, you use this concept. This concept is in a sequence. That means first of all emotion, then logic, and then fear. What this mean? I'm further explaining. Once a visitor visits your web page or website, you first try to touch their emotion. You try to trigger their emotion by using such a headline. If it is a video, then you are trying to say something or talk about something that immediately touches their emotion. Once this happens, the visitor or customer is attached to what's the next thing that's going their way. Okay, the next thing is logic. If somebody's emotion has been touched but he is still not convinced to purchase or buy that product, then what should you do? Probably their logic is coming in between. They are analyzing whether your product or service is worth it or not. They try to compare. Overall, they apply their logic to justify their purchase, because if your purchase is not worth it, then somehow their status is going to be somewhat down level. That's why they always want to have a good purchase so that their status rise up instead of falling down. Okay, and the next thing is fear. If both way the customer is convinced or the visitor is convinced, he is emotionally touched and he is logically satisfied that somehow this is going to work for me, this is a good purchase, but still he is unable to make the decision to purchase right now, pull out their credit card and put into the form field. So here you use the fear concept. In other terms, they call it FOMO, fear of missing out. So you use some triggers that triggers their fear and pushes them to make the purchase. So again, if you are having a website or web page on which you are sending traffic, then the content should be arranged in such a way that first of all it should trigger their emotion, then give some points, give some content, give some reason to themselves that why they should purchase this product, is it worth it, and something like that. Overall, whatever the reason comes in between their purchase, whatever you can do to satisfy themselves that this purchase is going to worth it, and at last or at the bottom of your page you are using the fear, the triggers for fear, that triggers their fear that if they are not going to purchase this right now, then probably the price is going to be increased so much times, or the offer is going to be end. So that's how this concept works. I hope this gave you some insights in marketing. Thank you so much for watching.